Oh, good morning, fellas. I had to get some sleep, bro. I don't know what Spectrum be doing at night, man. They be fucking up. I don't know if that was the EA servers or what.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is
What the
on
hell?
air. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. Bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing at the outset, here's Mahomes. He finds McKinnon, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Throwing out 1st down is Mahomes. They'll get this one to Casey, that's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelce, 36 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in Vegas. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short. And this will remain a 6-0 ball game.
I'm just learning how to spell analytics. And I need to get that down because it's going to be a huge part of the NFL game going forward. I think that was the call there, trying to go for 2 after that touchdown.
Yeah, opening drive, you not only did get the 6, but fully seized momentum with the 8, and unfortunately they couldn't do it.
I think they were trying to gain that huge advantage, not just on the scoreboard, but mentally. I just wonder if that backfires a little when they stop you.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They go play action with Stidham. Fuller taking it in over the middle. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And 3rd and 8 now. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown in the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
They'll try and throw forward with Stidham. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. Touchdown Raiders. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he is into the end zone to give him a 2-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 38, right about the 29. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want a carbon copy of what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
Now we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at my coach. Why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe some explanations.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
I mean, or else they just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers. But in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
Here's Stidham to throw. His pass caught at the 4. Touchdown! Keelan Cole, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And they were able to add on to their advantage. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his RAC, right? R-A-C?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop
Where you at,
you
Chiefs
from
fan?
scoring touchdowns or
I know you in the chat lurking.
But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And he won't quite make it to
I got this dude always joins my chat. He's a Chiefs fan. Y'all always want to talk shit, but I'm always beating the Chiefs.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
I beg your
As
pardon.
this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it. But I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this go for it there in case they fail. And that pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Mahomes to throw. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They go play fake. Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hardman.
Oh, that should have been big.
Complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 58 yards. And the Chiefs are back within a score. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Mahomes will throw for it.
Look at that. See if we can get it.
Intercepted. Picked up by Nate Hobbs. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10.
Try my boy Hobbs or whatever.
Takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will. As that running back fires in a big way. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. We are in for a good one as we're 3-1. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Stidham, 3rd down from the gun. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Second catch for him today, and they're rolling up a first down. Stidham. Open man, that's Renfro. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 35.
It's not often that you find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play, moving it downfield.
Off the play fake, here's Stidham. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Stidham. They'll find his tight end, that's Waller. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it in, go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal as he's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and and taken down. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
On 3rd and goal, Stidham eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
Carlson able to put this one through. So Greg gets him down inside the 5. So they settle for just the field goal.
To think that maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. 30, 10, 5, and he will score. Touchdown, Chiefs.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
Well, let's be honest. A lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. They'll throw on 1st down with Stidham. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right in a yard.
And that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. That brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. On 2nd down, Jacobs pushes him over. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. On 1st down, Stidham. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Here's Jacobs from the gun. Shoves him aside. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Play action. It's Stidham. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
Final play of the half, it's Stidham. And that is caught. Touchdown.
That's how you beat clutch.
Darren Waller in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. And they're able to ground it in there with a 2-point try. And you know, we're talking before the game. The 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Butker now to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
This has been a close game throughout, but that return can help them gain the separation that they've been seeking throughout the game.
On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The first play of the second half, a big success, over 30 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. That was Justin Reed, the safety, who got to the quarterback.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They go play action now. Stidham. And this is going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise on your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has, percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The kick by Carlson is good. And that touchdown there, even further. They picked up the left over for the first half. First time after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. Now their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a while ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Now here's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it. They couldn't seal the deal. This offense in desperate need of conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. This is caught inside the 15. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Patrick Mahomes, he can do everything seemingly, and that time he just reeled under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs have got it back to within a score.
So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
And he's got it. They convert for 2, and that gets them even closer. Now a 2-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, you're almost in field goal position.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Second down, Jacobs once more.
And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 43-yard line.
78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. They go with Jacobs. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Now they'll throw it with Stidham. And that's complete to Adams. And he goes down at the 26.
There's little people.
And that last play began at the 13. First down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Second and 8 coming up.
Now Stidham off play action. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly learn with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Now Stidham.
We were behind him. That's so big.
Intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick.
And the Chiefs are right back in this football game. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the 6th sense for no.
He's got a man.
Come on, Hives. You were doing good in the first, huh?
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Chiefs use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th.
Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Stidham's throw pulled in by Renfro. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Stidham from the shotgun. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 35. Give him 18 on the play.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Second down, Stidham to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's Stidham to throw. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 22-yard line. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. And 12 yards that time and picking up the first. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Now Stidham. Touchdown Raiders. Devontae Adams. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Raiders put together a fourth-quarter drive to take the lead.
And touchdown and congratulations and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
One is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Here's Stidham. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Well, as more most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back at 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Mahomes to throw it. Finding Hardman. That's his face here.
You got to make them tackles. Hobbs.
Touchdown. Nicole Hardman. 75 yards. And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead.
So minutes after giving up the lead in the fourth quarter, they say not so fast. Big play, and they grab that lead right back.
Talk about a seesaw game. Up, down, up, down.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game here. Kick an extra point, you're still down one. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get a little or two.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And even 100 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Stidham.
Throw left side complete. That's Cole. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Here we go. Stidham on 4th down. Looking again for Waller, and he's got it again. And boy, that's going to be close. He didn't
Bro, it's a first down. Okay.
First. Looked like they might have held him defensively, but the referee signals it will be a first down.
Escaping the pressure right. Out to Cole on the right side. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
I think I got a little bit better getting Stidham involved in this game. A little disappointed in Hobbs. I mean, he did good in the first half, and then I even went defend deep pass on the second half adjustment, and he just was getting cooked. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. But Stidham did good, man. 74% completion.
That's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses,
and we threw it 31 times, so hey, that's improvement. He had 5 lucky throws to Hardman. So we threw it 31 times and ran it 21 times, 22 times. That's a lot of offensive reps. Waller had 10 catches. I didn't even know I was throwing it to Waller like that. Renfro had 5. Cole had 4. Adams had 3. Well, we were spreading the ball around. How Renfro got 2 pancakes? What? Yeah. It's usually what you can expect. It's like once your blitzes come in early in the game, second half they're not going to be as effective. That's one thing I'm starting to notice. Really, it's been concurrent with Madden. They don't want to show my good plays. But, kicking those field goals instead of trying to go for it, that really helped me with the game with those 3 field goals. I ain't even gonna lie. We were slinging with him. Even though, he got those little cheesy plays off because of his ability or whatever, throwing it deep. I think we played a competitive game. Pretty much. Everybody was doing what they were supposed to do. I mean, what else can you ask for, right? EA with the disconnects.
The Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got...
That man loaded in before me for some odd reason. And EA with the L's. Come on now. They got to fix their servers next year. Give me 1 second. I want to get something to drink. Ugh. All right. Bro, you there?
sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Green Bay Packers and the Las Vegas Raiders. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Rodgers going to the air to start things out. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Whoa!
It falls down incomplete.
How about the challenge we're seeing here in this game? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming up 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on their blitz.
So 2 incompletions have led him to an early 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. And down he goes. Brought down, Raiders sack. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
Good deep.
And it's going to be batted down. We'll go the other way with the football. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone.
He ain't got no run defense, fellas. He want a weak box. He want to sit in a dime defense. And I got a whole fullback back there. Let's go.
Running there at the end of the drive, he had the burst that set up the 1st and goal. And 1 play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Instead, I'm going to look to throw for him. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
As we prepare for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Charles, we'll see how this offense responds. Remember the last time they were out, they went for it on fourth down, did not get it, and that led to a touchdown on the other side. So they need a response here.
They certainly do, and I just have a question for you. You think that was a gut feel, or was that analytics that came into play there deciding to go for it on fourth down?
That felt like gut to me. What about you?
Yeah, absolutely, because the way it backfired, where they are in the game, all those things, that didn't feel like an analytics call, but it certainly felt like, hey, I thought we can get this right now, and unfortunately, it didn't work out for them.
Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Got a man. That's Lazard. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 23. On play action, it's Rodgers. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers looking left side, and it's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he gets it over the middle of Cobb. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Rodgers going to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Devine Diablo. And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game. And that's at least
stop me from playing defense the way I want to play defense.
Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick and turn into points for the other side.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. But if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. 6-0 our score after 1. Stidham going for it on 4th.
Oh, good back shoulder.
And he is going to have a Raiders first down as the defense nowhere to be found there. A gain of 20 on 4th down. Stidham. That's complete to his tight end Waller. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1 and people wanted to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Adams, the man in motion left. They snap it at one. Now Stidham. On the move to his left.
Oh, looking for water, but this is intercepted. And the Packers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game? But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Rodgers will try again on second down. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, the incompletions on first and second down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, coming to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down.
Let's stay with him.
Incomplete as well. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Rodgers going to go on fourth down.
Oh, Hobbs.
Complete to Christian Watson. He gets us to the other
Right
side
there.
of the field across the 45 before going out. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On play action, now Rodgers.
Good fucking
It's
dude.
incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw. But I think that since he's outside the pocket and there's open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And again, it's Rodgers.
Good fucking D.
Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Rodgers to throw for it on forward. Got a man, it's Tom.
Right. Gotta get that.
And he is going to have the Packers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
What a time for his first catch as they get the conversion on fourth. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, but it looked like a
Good D.
Packer. Yeah, Packer was able to get this back, and they'll indeed keep possession.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
There we go. That's what I wanted.
But this is intercepted. Picked up by Sidney Jones. And
Good shit, Sidney.
the Raiders are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it back in one play and get it back there.
Didn't it feel like a
You gotta cut back to that, man.
Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Max Crosby. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers under pressure. They got him again. Rodgers now after the sack. He'll lead the pack up on third and long.
Hobbs. Hey, that is a disruptive defense. 6 for 20. Good user adjustments. Lab work is starting to pay off.
The kick by Crosby is good, and they are on the board, trailing now 6-3.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Shouldn't hit stick him, bro. It's going to fatigue you.
Start at the 12-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kick
Don't know, well, now you know.
It goes back in the opposite direction, but for the guys covering it, is being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And Stone throws another interception, his third.
Picked off by Jair Alexander. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. A final shot before half for Rodgers.
Hobbs locking him up. Let's go.
1 second left to go.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. 1 second, all that remains. He hits Adams complete. The try. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first.
1 second. That's all I needed.
So instead of trailing into the lockers, they grab the lead with the clock reading all zeros before intermission.
I'd love to go into the locker room with them because right now they're riding a nice wave, aren't they? They're feeling good about themselves. But I know the coach is going to be talking to them about calming down, taking it easy. We've got a whole second half. But use the way we finished the first one to start the second.
And he will get into the end zone. So a perfect finish to the half. They get the touchdown on the final play. And 2 more for good measure. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth Smith alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway.
This taken in at the goal line. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll weave all the way out to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Off the play fake, here's Stidham. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Adams the man in motion right. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Now Stidham, off play action. And that is caught at the 10.
Play your assignment.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Matt Collins, 43 yards.
Should have never even got on that safety, bro.
Josh McDaniels has got faith in his offense, and he's going to have him go for 2.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he is into the end zone.
It's not a very good run.
The Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Let's go, Paul. He ain't got no offense.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially.
Oh, they triple coverage.
You have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Here's Rodgers.
He's got the hook up with Dobbs.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. To throw is Rodgers.
This is Lazard with a catch out left. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And the Raiders have got
Oh boy, got 4 sacks.
That's Crosby. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering.
Thank you.
Because there's so many ways to try and count.
And
Good D.
Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Marcus.
I think I got this defense mastered now.
Here just shy of the 20. That one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked up, isn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. That ball needs to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They go play action with Stidham.
Dot.
Over the middle complete. It's Adams. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. The slot man in motion right. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. He'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this 3rd down play as we play 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They go play action now. Stidham. Able to find one.
Good placement.
Complete.
They're staying aggressive on offense because to me this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
From midfield now, here's Stidham. The open man here, Renfro. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Here's Stidham. Back to Renfro again, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Now Stidham. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he's brought down inside the 20
What up, Packers?
yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Stidham.
Dots!
Touchdown.
Get him, Tay.
Devontae Adams with his 2nd touchdown of the
triple coverage, man. I think we back to like how we used to be on current gen now. Look at that, triple coverage. Right, though. Right where it need to be.
Yeah, this was a tight game until not too long ago. But since then, they've hit the accelerator. And they pushed the lead up to 3 scores here in the fourth quarter. And I don't see them looking back.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. He's not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the 2-point conversion. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taken from about the 12. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about some things with this ball game.
That pressure is insane to the membrane.
I think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film section in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And
why that pressure? That boy got 6 sacks. That boy got 6 sacks.
They'll use his motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
2 minutes left to play in this football game.
That boy got 6 sacks by himself.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
We over there. We over there. Give me that.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Rocky Sin.
What I need out of my defense right up. He out. He out of there. Tap, tap. UFC, motherfucker. That's what I like to see. We back, fellas. We are back, man. I mean, sometimes you lab, you gonna lose. But when you lab, you find out some shit. You find out adjustments. You gotta be willing to risk it for a biscuit, man. Them losses don't mean shit to me. I'm trying to get the perfect defensive setups. Once I get them, bro, we go on that whole train, man. Let's go. Once I get them perfect defense adjustments, man, that shit is insane. Insane.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati.
Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Cincinnati Bengals. The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And we are underway from Cincinnati. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground.
And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
From the 40 now on second down.
Get him, Crosby.
Down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at third down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Good jam.
Complete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He's going to walk one deep left side here. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. Oh, he's got a little daylight. It's a big play there for Vegas. 48 yards. Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Jacobs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And this defense rallies, and they stopped him short of the first down right near the 24. 4th down, here's Stidham. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Slot man moves right. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now they send a man in motion right. One more time with Jacobs. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll run it with Jacobs. And this time he is.
You ain't gonna stop it in that weak box for real. Gotta get out of that nickel defense.
And the Raiders take the early turn.
Get out of the nickel defense.
Touchdown.
You're not gonna stop Jacobs in no nickel.
They force the turnover
That's
on
dumb.
the other side and then take it down the field on their first drive and finish it off with a short touchdown run.
Nice and efficient, excellent job blocking, finds the gap and barrels into the end zone. Great way to finish off that drive.
They'll try to run it with Jacobs.
Get out of that nickel. You ain't got enough guys in the box.
One quarter down, 8-0 the score.
is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Raiders pick it up. And they have the football and will set up shop.
Yeah, out of there, fellas. We back to how we used to be. Just win, baby. He knew what was up. He wasn't going to stop Jacobs. He was too arrogant.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Las Vegas Raiders. And off we go for Las Vegas. From just inside the 20, short kick. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Hurts throwing right away. And this is caught by Watkins. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on him. Now just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Hurts sets up to throw it. Raiders have got him. That's Crosby. Came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Got him.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rocky Sin. 20.
Take it all the way. Go.
Takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider
The defense.
delivers a score.
And CD, these two teams barely off the buses, and this defense already has a sack and now the interception and the pick 6 to take the lead.
Barney, you have to think that this was part of their game plan coming in because
See, JJ.
there's an aggressive mindset and attack on defense. They're trying to force out this miscue. And take their plan going to perfection.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take
Get him
the football this go around.
Sometimes I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not already sometimes rolling forward for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
After the sack on 1st down, Hurts.
Good shit, Rock. What I need out of you, bro. Lock him up.
2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up second down. Now it's Stidham. And his throw here's incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
They'll try and throw forward with Stidham. He gets this to Devontae.
You got Devontae, you throw it to Devontae.
And he's going to be taken
Especially if you don't play man coverage. It's a no-no.
I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. Boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have
Now you're
either
gonna play cover
had
too.
a great play call on, or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away.
They got that jam, Holland, you your size.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Thanks for pressing.
Off the play fake. Here's Stidham.
Said I got to hold Devontae out there. You better not press him.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 23.
Not half of Devontae. I hold Devontae. You cannot one-on-one him. I don't know why you're trying to keep doing that. It's not very smart.
On 1st and 10, it's Stidham.
You better get back with pass.
And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight, not for the quarterback to just throw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but throw one to the big guy. But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, tell all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercepted. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. Second down, back to Sanders.
Yeah, I was getting that run fit.
Good job by the Raider defense yet again as they drop him for a second straight loss. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Hurts. And that's complete to Sanders. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he gets the first down.
And this is caught. That's Watkins. Finding room in midfield. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly certainly does not hurt if you hit him with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give him some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what it's called.
Yeah, we still got the lead. We still got momentum.
Elliott good on the extra point. And this is now a one-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points.
Boy.
But then the pick ensued.
Get off me, little boy. Told you to get out of that fucking nickel. You ain't got no linebackers in there. You ain't going to be able to tackle him. Stop coming out with little kids, man. It's a grown man football game. Better get heavy in that box. You're going to see a bunch of that. The fuck off me, little boys. I told you, get out of that fucking nickel.
Defensively, you're taught to break down, wrap up, but in this case, he didn't really allow it, and really no one was able to slow him down enough for the extra help to get there. He just kept hitting.
You gonna learn today.
So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a two-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the two, or I should say third and goal from the two.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run it, let your lineman surge, and fire out.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, look and repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith, 62 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is down to 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line.
Got me, little boy.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. It's going to be pretty tough for them to match their efficiency, Charles, in that last possession, needing only the one play to find the end zone on the rushing touchdown.
Yeah, they got that together collectively, didn't they? Total group effort. Although the guy toting the rock, he gets all the credit. It was blocked up so well. The only thing stopping him was running into the goalpost in the back of the end zone.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up the 3-yard gain.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up the 3rd down.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this was a 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 102 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Running it with Jacobs. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Now they'll throw it with Stidham. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Adams. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now it's Stidham. Bulldozes past
Small out there.
and he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Eagles 14.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think the coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Second down, Jacobs once more. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. 7 yards on the carry, make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Stidham, 3rd down from the gun. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Like something called the open book beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Stidham going for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It was Cleveland Ferrell who was able to rush in and make that tackle. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they're going to be set up now with a ball at the 13-yard line.
For a tight tight end. He's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Hurts to throw. The quick slant caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Eagles have taken the lead here this 3rd quarter. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
They were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now, the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Stidham's throw complete here in Waller.
Complete to Darren Waller. Brings up 3rd down.
Stidham now to throw on 3rd down. And it's complete to Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 138 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
On 2nd down, here's Stidham. The open man here, Renfro. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for Las Vegas.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
The slot man in motion right. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Adams. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead. But plenty of scoring here of late when our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown on the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Still going to look to throw for it. And look at this.
What?
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. The 3rd time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries. Still had the lead, but couldn't get the 3rd.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for it. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they'd gotten 2 for 2.
Fielded right around the 8. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Throwing is Hurts. To the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. They'll look to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 28. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Second down, back to Sanders. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. He'll look to throw. Over the middle to Smith. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Let's go now.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down.
I'm not surprised right here. They got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try.
I'm going to take the loss anyway. I might as well just not give up the points.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead.
Yeah, y'all gotta fix y'all servers, bro. Like, this is ridiculous. Come on now. I haven't. Come on, y'all gotta start giving folks free wins off that shit. That ain't on me. I pay for my internet.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway. Taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as he'll get him down shy of the 20. He's going to put it up right away. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. To try again after the sack. Mahomes. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Now Mahomes. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chains, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Kadarius Toney, and in for the Chiefs touchdown. Let's make
Yeah, I'm done with Kern.
They're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said. Better team at home should steamroll them. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go through it right now.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Nah, I ain't like the current, bro. Like it had its ups and downs. Like just this one got its ups and downs, but
they'll begin on the ground with Jacobs running right through it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
oh, this is stupid.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Once again, it's Jacobs. And some room to roam now. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. A couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to hook off yardage like this.
Room here to run. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. 77 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Josh Jacobs, boy, I tell you, he is a complete package. The power that he has to run through you, and then he's also got the speed to run away from you, as we saw there. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
And the thing that stood out to me was his ability to continue through the initial contact. How many times do we see runners get
Appreciate you hit sticking me.
and not get what they can?
You know I got backlash, right?
From the shotgun.
I'm covering for with a linebacker.
Touchdown, Raiders. Hunter Renfrow from 3 yards out. And the Raiders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Well, down here, I thought they were going to hand that off. Instead, a well-designed play and a pitch and catch for the touchdown.
And I wonder who came up with it. Was it a call from the bench? Did the quarterback have a good idea and suggest it? In any event, clearly an effective play call. They saw something they liked in coverage, and they targeted it for the short yardage throw.
And the perfect way to cap their opening.
Good placement.
That's caught. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. From the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I think getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Mahomes to throw. Dump down to McKinnon. A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. Mahomes. And this one too low.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Good fucking shit, Crosby. Get some hands up.
So much of this game is about leverage.
He ain't running no meshes on these adjustments, bro. I want to give that up.
It's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage, you're losing the battle. Just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Mahomes throwing on 4th.
Get him.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Play action. It's Stidham.
Ah.
Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick.
You got to do better than that, Farrell.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. But really, it was a group effort, wasn't it? The coaches, they got to do some preparation time in the film room. It translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Counter play with Jacobs. Again, power to the money.
fucking beast.
This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's got some space here.
Get off me. You're not strong enough.
Get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 111 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, right at the 40. They'll run right here with Jacobs.
Oh, little boy.
And give him 6 yards.
You're not big enough.
Stop near the 35 at the 34.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving football, partner.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On 2nd down.
Get off me, little boy.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Slot man moves right. Here's Stidham to throw. He'll get this underneath.
Not big enough, bro.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They go play action now. Stidham. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Gonna place that better.
By Ron Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to get the football back at their own 17.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they've picked him off already in this opening half.
Up to the 20.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
2nd and 7 from the 20. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Oh, that should have been a pick.
Travis Kelce.
Hey, set it up perfectly.
40 before he's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. First down, Mahomes.
Good deep.
Throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. And hitting Juju on the slant. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Now, was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. A dump down to McKinnon.
Got me that tackle, man.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
That turned into a very well orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete.
And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
On 2nd and goal, Mahomes. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. They'll try with McKinnon. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Jerick McKinnon, as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Booker is on target, and that makes it 21-2. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Off the play fake. Here's Stidham. Looking deep for Adams. And Stidham throws another interception, his 3rd. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play in this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. Taken at the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're down on the scoreboard. Sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's like fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up. Make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half. Too many turnovers. Tighten things up. Maybe get in their face a little bit. Get in their grill. And then send them back out.
And he's got room. And he'll be out right at the 35.
138 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. A 2-yard gain.
Sometimes your offense get challenged. At times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game in the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outside of this drive. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. Runs over it. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. They go with Jacobs. They find some open field here. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
That was 4th and what we would call long in that situation, wasn't it? That wasn't 4th and inches, was it?
No, I mean, you get in those situations 4th and 3, 4th and 4. That's a lot to, what would you say, a lot of pizza left in that box.
It certainly is. Not everyone dove in on that one. In today's NFL, this is a passing down. All right, this is not a running down. That takes a lot of guts to call that play and even better execution.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Here's Jacobs. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
They'll try and throw forward with Stidham. Throw right side going to be caught by Walter. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the... We're back now in KC. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. The slot man in motion right. Jacobs now. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
They're still about 3 yards shy of a 1st as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Slot man moves right. Stidham now off the bootleg. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4. And nowhere to hide on that play.
No, there was not, because every exit door, that was surrounded. I think that was supposed to be a bootleg, but he had no chance to get outside the pocket and try and make a play.
Here we go, Stidham on 4th down. He hits Adams complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A Time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Going on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So a 7-point game, they'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. Oh, it's loose, and the Raiders have it. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They run it with Jacobs. And some room to work. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 215 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
The slot man in motion right. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Stidham. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the lead from start to finish.
Makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
They bring pressure there on 3rd down, but this is a nice job of picking it up and making sure their guys time to deliver the football. And they wind up getting the 1st down.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Keep in mind they can still get a 1st down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Once again, it's Jacobs. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Left the tight end. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This is 3rd and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got. They'll run with Jacobs. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
He'll try and run for it. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining. And they'll try and burn some clock with a sneak. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
And they'll indeed take a knee. So this one...
Couldn't fucking audible, bro. That shit was killing me.
It was a bit of a strange game. They were both scores to the...
I think I had audible 10 times before he fucking would do it. And then by the time, you know, I was able to get the audible on the field, I couldn't make an adjustment fast enough. That's stupid. Literally wouldn't let me audible. But it is what it is. Like I said, I'm not really a fan of these home field momentum shits. Oh, I ain't mad though. Because if that's what it takes to beat me, you know, it is what it is. I wish you could turn it off, but douche.
Coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway in Allegiant Stadium. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jackson, first play, going to throw. And his first look is incomplete.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. To expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So 2 incompletions have led them to an early 3rd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. And that is incomplete.
They're such a talented team in defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. This is brought in at the 21. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs to about the 35, 2nd down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense will go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. In motion, the tight end. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point.
Might make an ebook on this formation.
The tight end in motion right. Now they'll throw it with Stidham.
Just gotta get better with that pass.
This is intercepted. Picked up.
I want to overlead it to the sideline.
Ravens will take over as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Jackson. That's going to be caught. It's James Prochet. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Jackson. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender went that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Jackson now. That one complete to Crochet. And he'll be brought down at the 34.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip.
Good deal.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put
Nah, there ain't gonna be no more roster update. Last roster update was the Super Bowl.
Not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Their second drive of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bit a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. In motion goes the tight end. Here's Stidham. Complete. It's Johnson. Only able to get
Stidham's 62 overall.
And that's often a surprise for the
Carr
defensive
77. I just don't like Carr because he has a slow release.
Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Here's Stidham to throw. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And the surge
Waller, you gotta pick that block up, bro.
He's hit and taken down in the backfield. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
To throw is Jackson.
That's complete to the fullback for Carr. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. Blitz coming and down he goes. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and 1 for Jackson and the Ravens. Back to throw here.
Got him.
They're looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And the Raiders are going to have it here just past the 25.
Well, Brandon, there's no question they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they're getting blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry run ball, that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Now a carry for Jacobs. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Here we go on 4th down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Here's Jacobs. 85 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he is in.
Now dare you come out in a weak box.
Josh Jacobs, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. They'll try to run it with Jacobs.
How dare you come out in a weak box. I got a whole Josh Jacobs, bro. You cannot play a nickel defense against me. You need all the linebackers you can.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Set at the line for this next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march down the numbers. There he goes. Past the 20.
Do it. Let me click on. I don't know.
For a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 75 yards. And the Ravens are able to move back in front. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the line.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
That good for 22 and a first down. Running it with Jacobs. And this winds up a gain of
That baseline gonna get you fucked up, man. You're not playing run fits when you baseline.
As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On second down, Jacobs. And maybe a measure of revenge there.
That would have been a touchdown.
This one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now Stidham off play action.
Well, you gotta jump for it, bro.
This is intercepted. It's Joe Clark picking it off.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover two because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. After the interception, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson.
Good shit, Rock.
Throw knocked away and incomplete.
And then folks just drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. The incompletions on their first 2 throws has them humbling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Jackson. A final shot before break.
Good D.
That's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Well, Charles, we saw pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response.
We got coming out in that weak box.
Take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer.
In motion comes the tight end left. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9.
Don't you get out of that weak box.
Down, second and right at a yard. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The last run got 9. That leaves them with second and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming. Play action. It's Stidham. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 37. Here's Jacobs.
Can't play run fit in the baseline, bitch. Get out of it.
153 yards on the ground for him so far.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over about 50 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Second down, Jacobs once
Get out, little boy. Can't play run fits when you baseline.
3 leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. This will be play number 7 on the drive.
Can't play run fits when you're in a baseline.
Trying to run forward with Jacobs.
I'm going to run on that shit all day. So you get out of it. You're going to learn today.
Some mistakes. And 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on third down. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Going on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. And I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball, and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
He gets this one to Johnson. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else should have been.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there. You might out of a smaller back. They go with Jacobs. And he'll take it.
Match up your personnel, bro. Stop coming out in a weak box.
Jacobs with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have taken
You're going to learn today.
They go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. They'll try to run they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same.
Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Sidney Jones.
So never seen any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's in person or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something.
Got me, little boy.
And they're holding the upper hand.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, and try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
We have played 3 quarters. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And the tight end goes in motion left. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And some space here. And he will score.
It's too easy now.
We talked so
Told you going to pay for coming out in the weak box against me.
you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a fourth quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here. And they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he got in on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that one bounces out the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And far right side taken in here to start this drive. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Jackson. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 54 yards. And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
They're leading back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Jacobs. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. They'll send the tight end in motion left. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it.
Wow, Jacobs is a beast.
Right at the 40. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Jacobs now, and I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Now it's Stidham. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep both the receivers involved in the play. Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy. A nice pickup.
Slot man moves right. Jacobs going to try the middle. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Stidham to throw it.
Oh, come on.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. My, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay, 72 yards. And the Ravens use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Jackson to throw. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spot that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The slot man in motion right. Second down, Jacobs once more. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. Stidham. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. Now Stidham. Open man, that's Renfro. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So a big one coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to almost certainly win the football game. The kick by Carlson is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Offense running back out here, and you remember last drive was pretty quick, about 10 seconds, Charles. One play, very long pass play that ended in the end zone.
And you know, every offensive unit, when that happens, they want to come running back out and recreate it. We know the chances of that are slim.
He's got a man, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. One last shot for Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Good defense.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
That was good. Very good.
I almost didn't see the clock because my TV fucked up.
That last opportunity, couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
That was fucking Joe Jacobs is like, he a cheat code. Like dead ass. That motherfucker had 36 carries, and bro, as the game was going, bro, he just got stronger and stronger, man. It's ridiculous. Like that game I had last night where I had like 30 carries and 30 passes. I had like 60 play attempts. Oh, I'm probably gonna take a break because I'm hungry as fuck, fellas. Yeah, man, fucking Jacobs, he look 16 broken tackles, bro. Look at that shit. Yo. Yo, I'm about to drop that strong pro mini scheme for you fellas. Hold up. I'm about to drop that strong pro mini scheme for you fella. I'm gonna show you what we're doing. Alright? That shit's deadly, man. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all ready for it? A couple of things that I've seen that I could utilize. Alright. I'm gonna have to change some audibles too. Make the audibles right. We'll do something with strong slot too. But that off tackle run is the main run that you want. Now, there is this blunt dive, which is also an off tackle run, but it runs it to the weak side. But there's a special way you have to run it for it to work. So I'm gonna have to make a couple of changes. I'm just gonna look and see what pass play options I have. Kind of throw into the mix. Probably gonna run with that PA scissors over the shot, because I'm gonna be running that dive too. So, and I'm gonna use that double pump go. I like that one better because he goes inside. But I'll show you fellas. Obviously, I know I'm supposed to be coming out in the dive run, but you know they keep giving me the off tackle run fit. So, but I'm gonna show you the scheme and what we're doing. All right, so your base play, you're going to be supposed to be using a dive, but I haven't been using it much because people just, you know, they run the same thing. But we're going to scheme off the dive, and then I'm going to kind of show you the other plays and the motions that we're going to go through, okay? So play number 1 is the dive. Just go up against random play. We'll run them like 5 or 6 times a piece. Now, if you're running the dive, the key thing is you want to kind of see if you can weaken that box a little bit. So what I'll do is I'll pull that linebacker out so that I have a better chance. Because remember, anything aligned with the center doesn't count. Okay? So it's going to give me a stronger run fit to that right side, and that linebacker not being in the box, he's not going to be able to block shit. So all we have to do now at this point is double team him and ID him. And then just look at the run. You're going to have a slight cutback to the left when you run the dive. You're not going to cut it to the right. You're going to cut it to the left. The opposite way that you hand it off, okay? So again, you can just motion him out. Make sure you have that AB gap double teamed. Find the best person to ID. That's just going to give you right up the middle of the defense, okay? The second adjustment, now if you're going to scheme off that, we're going to use the PA scissors off the scheme, okay? So same thing, you can motion them out. My only thing here is I might, instead of running that post route, I might just run them vertical. I don't like that post route, so I might run it like that. And then just wait on it. There you go. Yeah, the vertical is the one you want to put on the field. So that's going to be the play that you're going to use off of the dive. If you get that dive going real effective, remember, everything you're going to do is going to be off the motion of this tight end. I'm not going to run that post as a cover 3. Okay, single high safety. Gonna get it right over there. Sometimes you might have to wait on it. I'm not gonna throw that. I should have threw it to the flat. If you're not sure, just throw it to the flat. So just put him in a fade and just read the safety. If you don't think you can get it, just quick throw it to the flat. I probably could have got. Yeah, all you gotta do, but you do give yourself away that you're running the ball. That's something that you have to be mindful of. I use it when, like, if a lineman is like even, like playing a 0, 2, 4 tech or anything like that, where they're even with my offensive lineman, like in this 3-4 odd, see how that center's right there? I'm not going to be able to double team that center. Okay? So I need to put an aggressive block on him. So you have to put the aggressive block first before you do any other adjustments or they cancel out. So you'll take him and then flick up on the stick. And then you can set your double teams up with the aggressive block adjustment. And then you see right there, it's going to be even better. So like I said, just flip up on the stick. And you can run for daylight with them. I usually use that like in goal line, you know, when I know for a fact that they're going to have like 0 techs and shit. See, I'm not going to really necessarily, I mean, I could use it right here, but, you know, sometimes he'll open that gap up too quick, so you have to be careful. That way I only use it if there's a lineman directly in front of him. So you just flick up on the stick, figure out who you want to double, and then just follow your block. But second play, and we don't went over to play action. You're going to motion him over. And then you're going to put him in a vert. Blitz comes, you're going to throw it to him. Now, I would probably, if you know you want to run this play action, what I probably would do, instead of using a fullback, is go with the dual halfback package. That way you got someone that can get out of the flats a little bit faster. Quicker you get into the flat, quicker you can manipulate the coverages. That's probably what I should have been doing in the last game. So when you go in here and you know you want to pass, just put that 2 running back in. Your opponent not really going to be paying too much attention to who your fullback is, because if you're running effectively with your running back, then they're not going to be necessarily keyed on it that you're going to be passing the ball. But yeah, that's him getting to the flat faster makes a huge difference on that corner route. So it's just something else, you know, another little wrinkle that you can put into the play. And we'll kind of get more into it. I wish he had a faster release. I could have threw that. But that's the second play with the adjustment. We're going to have to go off of the off tackle and blunt dive now. I'm going to show you the motions that you're going to use for that. And then we'll come back to the PA scissors to kind of reflect the motion that we do with the blunt dive. Okay? So when you run the off tackle, you could opt to motion him out so that you know who you're getting your double teams off on. So, like, if I see that I got a 0, I can get up on him, flip the stick, and then put the ID right there. But that's the main thing is I know it's random plays. Sometimes they'll come out and so you can opt to and just change the ID. Follow your blocks. And that's the big boy run right there, because you can kick that bitch outside. I don't know why they playing weak box on me like this, bro. Like, it is what it is. Just run too deadly to not match personnel on, because it can go all the way. All right, so that's pretty much going to be that. Now, the special motion is the blunt dive. Now, if you're dealing with people that come out and use the auto flip adjustment on, this blunt dive is going to help you, okay? It's going to allow you basically to flip the off tackle, but you're not flipping the off tackle, okay? It's still an off tackle run. You're just changing how the block scheme works, okay? The only thing you have to do is motion your tight end to this side, okay? That's the only thing you have to do if they have the auto flip on. And then you'll still presume to keep that double team on the 3-tech and ID right there. So as you can see, you clear that gap. I'll do it one more time. So you run that blunt dive. You get that double team where you need. If you want, like I said, you got a 0-tech, you put the aggressive block on first, then double team, then realign your ID. Look at the blocks. Could have took that a little bit further, but just want to kind of get y'all into the rhythm of seeing the motions that we're using, okay? All right, so then you have the double pump and goes, all right? I like this one, especially if you have a very good run game. But what we're going to do here is you're going to put a check release on the running back. You're going to motion this tight end out. Okay, you're going to read that tight end. And then you're going to read that running back. And you're just going to kind of fit it right across the middle of the field. If they're covering him, then obviously you'll have check downs. And you probably do something with one of the other receivers on the outside, but I'm not too much sure. I just want to let them go vertical. That's pretty much going to be what you can do. Like I said, it's got a good check down. I got to work better on that pass lead on deep passes, but it's a very good play that you can kind of wrinkle into your offense. And I want to see if I can motion him this way and then just run that and then give Jacobs his route ability. Oh, you do some crazy shit. I got to work on why am I throwing that as a bullet pass. That's really my only pet peeve is I keep getting bullet passes. There's a good route. You just, I don't know, maybe I'll try tapping it. Or smart route that and then run this over the top. That clears your comeback route out. So if they're playing a lot of zone, you want to get a good clear out on it. You can run, I don't know what that is. Try to get this mastered. Like I said, the comeback route with this corner by the tight end. I did not mean to quick pass that. Forgive me. That'll actually be good to go with a dive too. You can just motion them over there, because then they'll be conflicted on where you're going with the ball. Because you can run it, pass it, pretty much whatever you want at this point, you know. They're not going to be able to dial in. Get the aggressive block, look there. I don't know why they would weak box me. You would think, you know, you put it on random play that they would at least try to match up with what you got on the field. That's pretty much going to be the plays, really, fellas. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I could probably opt to do. See if I can motion him in. Okay, so I can run that route from the slot there. Then run the comeback. And then give me the check release there. I would probably have to run something vertical up the seam if I did that. Because I would need to hold that third safety. You know, that comeback is going to hold that. Okay, so I can throw that pass behind him when he stops. I'm just going to lab it up. I think it was like a match zone that he'll, like, if you play someone that uses match, he'll cook the quarter. I need to come out in the defense where it's a match principle. Let's see, double check. Let's see. He played too much over the top. Oh, you know what? He's got to be outside the red number for that to beat match quarters. Kitty keep jumping on me. He won't let me go. I'm trying to see. If there's anything I can do. I think I have one in weak that I was running too. What was the other one? I was using strong slot. This will play out using. I like this one. So you'll run the stretch to the point where they got to respect it. And then what's going to happen is they're going to start sliding their line over there and all that funny shit, right? They're just going to be sliding their line. They're going to get to a point they just can't stop it. And then you get out of this stretch and then you go counter weak. And then you put your double team and your ID and shit in place. And then you just bloop bloop. Yo, Jacobs is a fucking beast, bro. Like, I'm not used to this. Like, current gen, even though, like, he had abilities and shit, the run game wasn't, like, unstoppable to a point, you know. Like, obviously, you had your Derrick Henrys and shit, but, you know, Jacobs wasn't running like this in current gen. I'm sorry, bro. Like, this is wild. And then obviously current gen people would spam like inside zone and shit and run those little Trey Y flex the whole game, run inside zone. That's really different. You don't see a lot of that on next gen. You don't got to deal with that. And you can, like I said, the goal line can possibly stop almost any offense, but it just really come down to, you know, you making the correct user adjustment, you having the right guys in place. I mean, there's certain formations that I just know that it's going to work. Some, you know, I'm still trying to get the lab work on, but Other than that, Jacob's just breaking like ridiculous tackles. This is wild. If he gets any better, bro, like what are y'all gonna do, man? If Jacobs hits like a 99 overall, like what else could they do? They raise his speed. He's already fast. That he had 85 strength, and they took a strength away from him for no reason. But obviously, I guess you're starting running back when you got like strength like that, bro. Yo, that shit's nasty, son. Like he just be throwing people on the ground too, and he do that in real life. That's crazy, boy. Look at that. Just knock him back. The fuck off me, little boy. Just be breaking tackles. I like him though, you know. Now, some of y'all probably be like, "Oh, you're only getting those runs because you have Josh Jacobs." Let me show you, man. It's all about the scheme. It's not always about the players. Let's put Zamir White in. He a rookie. He's not going to necessarily break the tackles, but he's going to get through them holes. There you go. He's breaking the tackle. Like I said, you just kind of work with it. And then trying to see if this toss run's any good. It's iffy. Like you have to have a fast running back for this shit. Like the runs are pretty solid though. You always got to have a good counter run in your offense. Like my only thing is under center, I might change my guards. Like I might put Parham at center instead. Take what's his name out, and then just let Illuminor and Moody let them be the guards, and then Parham put him at center. And then I could probably sub Mumford and Parker depending on if I'm going to run or pass at tackle. That's probably what y'all fellas, like if you play with the Raiders, that's probably what you might want to do. So, it's just food for insight. But I'm just really at the point where like Jacobs never fucking gets tired on next gen, bro. It's like a endless battery. So when I do use fucking Zamir White, it'd be like 1 or 2 times a game because Jacobs be ready to come back. He's like, put me in, coach. I'm ready to break 17 more tackles. But pretty much it. Look at that. He can break tackles too. He like Josh Jacobs Jr. But you know, you got the curl flat, obviously. You probably run that with like 2 running backs. I gotta get better at them type of passes right there. Got the agility to do what I need him to do. I feel like Zamir White gonna break out this year, bro. I know Jacob's gonna get used, but I think Zamir White, like people down in the roster and shit, you gotta think, man. Zeus, he fast. You know, when he won a national championship at Georgia, he was fast. You know, I think he'll be a big part of our offense in the future. You know, and then once his rookie contract expired, they probably gonna find someone else. Like I don't really think like Josh Jacobs just happened. You know, I don't think they intended on re-signing him. Like they were gonna run him up to death, and then let Zamir White be the guy. Like that was their plan. Well, their plan foiled because Josh Jacobs fucking went beast mode, and you don't want that to hit free agency and then have to face it. Especially when the Denver Broncos over there talking about, oh, we gonna have a look at him. Sean Payton, fuck self ass. Nah, you're not gonna look at him. We gonna tag him. We gonna use him up some more. So I just hope that Zeus kind of gets used a little bit more this year. I ain't saying like take the turkey from Josh Jacobs, but give him like 4, 5, 6 carries a game. Let him get those plays in. Let him get not run 4, 5, 6 plays a game. Like get the ball that much. Like give him a portion of the offense that he can be used. So it'd be fine. I mean, that's with anybody that you get, really. So we got Jacoby Myers. I don't even know how I would use him because he basically Renfro. So I'm going to back out of here. I'm going to just kind of look at, some of the guys we signed and see what we can do with them, right? So I know we got that guy from the Chargers. I think it was DeAndre Carter or something. Let me see. I'm trying to remember everybody. All right, so we're going to have a 30-year-old guy that's a little bit smaller than what I personally use. But he could probably run like little slant routes. He could probably be used in like bunch sets, tight sets, compressed sets. I wouldn't necessarily use someone that small, one-on-one in coverage. He would have to have routes near him that help him. So like bunch and compressed sets I'd probably use for him. Trying to see who else. We mainly got a bunch of people from the Patriots, so let's see. We got Jacoby Myers. So he's like 87 speed. He's 6'2", 203, so he's got a little size on him. Decent agility. He's got good acceleration, good awareness. He's got good break tackle. Change direction is decent. Not much on the stick work. Decent carry, good catch. Decent short route runner. I think he's probably a little bit better route runner than Hollins was. A good catch in traffic. Be like a goal line receiver or something. He's got decent release. About what you can expect for in regs. Jump not necessarily great. I don't know who else we really got. I don't pay too much attention to it. But fellas, I gotta get something to eat. And I'll probably be back later this afternoon. Alright? Appreciate y'all tuning in.